Okay, we're making pasta fra Diavolo. We're going to make it with seafood. We're going to make it with shrimp today, but you can make this with any seafood. It could be seafood fra Diavolo, shrimp fra Diavolo, scallop fra Diavolo. It doesn't matter. The technique and method are the same. The ingredients might change a little bit. Okay, here's your ingredient list. Shrimp. Today we're doing shrimp. This is 2 pounds. You don't need 2 pounds. You can do with a pound. I'm going to cook a pound of pasta. We have 2 pounds of shrimp. I like a lot of extra shrimp. I'm going to take some out for leftovers for something else. So this is 2 pounds, but you only need a pound. These are medium shrimp. That's really all you need. Take the shell off, clean them, take the tail off. What I've done with the shells, for me, you don't have to do this. I threw it in a pot of water, a little bit, a couple cups of water, the shells, and I'm going to make a shrimp stock. You can use that for later, and I'm going to actually use it for my sauce as well. So it has a shrimp flavor. You don't have to do that. If it's too much work, don't do it. You need salt, pepper, pasta. I'm going to use Cappelini because I have it. I like this with spaghetti. I like this with linguine. Doesn't matter. Nice, good quality pasta. So shrimp, pasta, sauce, Plum tomatoes, or you can buy a pre-made sauce. This is a great brand, Michael's of Brooklyn. Delicious. Tonight we're actually going to use this, but I use this all the time. So what I would do with this is take it, puree it, or crush it by hand and use it the same interchangeably, either way, okay? You need garlic. This is 5 cloves for a pound. I like a lot of garlic. Basil, a little bit of butter, a pat or two. Salt, pepper. You need some chili flake, okay, because this is fra Diavolo. You can omit that. Some extra virgin olive oil, some white wine, pot of water. You need a big pot to cook in. That's it. We'll be back and I'll show you how to make it. It's real easy. Takes just a few minutes. Okay? Welcome back. Now, what I've done is olive oil. Okay? Enough to cook the bottom of the pan. All the garlic. I've sauteed it. See it turning brown? That's when you know it's ready. I got my shrimp stock here. That's ready. I got my pasta water boiling. This is going to go quick. All right, so this nice and brown, toasting. I take my chili flake. Now, this, depending on how spicy you want it. That's it, right for now. That's enough. Just a little spice. Just in the oil, it'll pull out some of the oils. Okay? I'm gonna add my shrimp. Turn the heat up. And I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna season it. Okay. Pepper. I'm gonna season this. I'm gonna let this go for a minute. I am going to cover this for a minute, just to get it nice and hot, and then I'm going to deglaze it with a little wine, add a little bit of stock, cook it for a second, take the shrimp out, add the sauce, and then finish it up, and I'll show you that in just a couple minutes. Okay, stone? Yeah? Okay. Shrimp. Boom. Shrimp are still like medium rare. See, all the liquid has evaporated. See, that's all that flavor is really good. Here's what I'm gonna do now. It's on high heat. Take a little bit of my wine. Use the wine if you want. If you don't want to, don't use the wine. I'm gonna deglaze with a little wine. Maybe there was about 3/4 of a cup to a cup.
Could you deglaze with that?
You could just use the stock if you'd like, but wine gives it a lot of flavor. Okay, so I'm just going to let this cook and reduce for just another minute, and then I'm going to take the shrimp out because I don't want my shrimp to overcook. See, they're medium rare right now, but I'm going to finish them in the sauce. So I'm going to start taking some of these out now. I'm going to throw them back in at the end so they stay nice and tender. And I want this, you could leave them in if you want to just kind of leave them in, and that's fine too if they're bigger shrimp. But I like bite-sized shrimp. And I want this wine to reduce with the olive oil and the garlic. It's important to toast your garlic. So what I'm going to do here, okay, so I got my shrimp here. That's ready. That's going to go back in a little bit. This reduces a little bit. I'm going to take some of my shrimp stock. Just maybe a ladle or two. Okay. Save the rest for something else. Throw it in the freezer. You have shrimp stock. what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna cook this down by about half. Then I'm gonna add, today we're gonna use,
My favorite.
yep, Michael's of Brooklyn. Sometimes we buy sauce all the time. It's, you know, it's great. You can make your own. So I'm gonna reduce this down by half, add this, cook it until it develops flavor, which is gonna be maybe 5 minutes. Throw the shrimp back in, cook the pasta. I'm using angel hair today, Cappelini, which is gonna take 3 minutes barely. So I'm gonna add that at the end. Throw the shrimp back in, a knob of butter, a little basil. I'll come back to you and show you that. Reduce by half, okay? Just a little bit of liquid back in there. You want a little bit of that liquid. Take some of our tomato sauce. Pour that in there. I'm gonna save a little bit of this, but I don't think I need it all. Okay? Now this will be a little loose. The pasta will thicken it up. Okay? And we don't want a lot of sauce. You know, you want the sauce to stick to the pasta. When you take your sauce out, this is gonna take 3 minutes. And then you wanna finish it in this, you wanna finish the pasta in the sauce, cook it over the stove in the sauce so that it's absorbed, the pasta absorbs the sauce. Okay, and it'll get thick. You see, this is already thick enough. So that's that. I'm gonna take my shrimp. Let me take a little out for you. I'm gonna take a little out for Nicole because she's gonna have her shrimp over rice tonight because she's staying a little healthier than we are. Is that good? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna add all my shrimp with the juice back in. Put this over this side here. Nicole's a lucky woman, isn't she? She is. She is. All right. So we re-season a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper flake because kids like pepper flake. So do I. Pasta, that's going. Now you can use spaghetti, fettuccine, angel hair, whatever you want. This only, angel hair and Cappelini only take just a minute or two. So I'm gonna add a little of the pasta water in there too. I'm also gonna take a knob or two of butter because this, you don't have to add this. For me, this makes a big deal, big difference. It kind of softens up the dish, rounds the dish off, especially with a lot of spicy. It kind of adds a little bit more fat. You can finish with olive oil too, but I like a little butter. It really softens the dish up a little bit, gives it a nice mouthfeel. And you see it change the color a little bit. Shrimp flavor, spicy enough. Okay, so that's that. Let's see where we're at with pasta. Pasta needs 1 more minute, which is perfect for me because that's when I go right in. I go right from pot to pan. Now a little residual pasta water goes in there. That's perfectly fine. That'll help thicken up the sauce and give it a nice starchy flavor. That's it. We want to finish that last minute in the sauce. Make sure you always have a big enough pan when you're doing this. Then I'm just going to finish with a little fresh basil, a little bit more salt because I just put the pasta in. Don't forget to salt your pasta water too. Some people use Parmesan or Pecorino cheese with this. Some people don't. Depends on who you are. Die-hard Italians, they don't use
No cheese.
Cheese with their pasta if they're seafood. I like it, so I use it. Boom. And that's it.